Hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing tonight? Wanted to come on for a little bit and chat a little bit, not much, about the Jay SLATER case. Trying to get my gloves on. My earpiece is in. It is so cold out here, guys. It's beyond cold. Yeah, but we got a nice fire getting going. Anyway, I wanted to chat with y'all a little bit because I got some little bit of information I want to share. I don't have long, but I want to go over this real quick. It's too cold. It's too freezing. It snowed all day. I'm going to do a little one, but I can't do it too long because it is absolutely cold, guys. I hope y'all understand that. Now I'm ready for the studio to be done. So we have some more to do this inside with our fire pit inside. So it'll be a lot nicer. But anyway, allegedly these are my opinions, my theories, my thoughts, my speculation, my free speech. All alleged, big bubble, right? I'm just alleged. Don't take my stuff as facts. Just do your own research, people, right? Your comments, yours and yours alone, not to reflect on the channel. I don't reflect on the channel. Ruby don't reflect on the channel. We just go with the flow, right? Tell our theories, tell our thoughts, tell our speculations. All alleged. Trigger warning times 100 million. All right, this is the story of Jay SLATER, 19-year-old, went on a holiday in June 13th, 2024 to the island of Tenerife. Hope I say that correctly. I think I do. And needless to say, it was an NRG rave going on, like a 3-day rave or something like that going on. And he went missing after the last night, which that made it even worse because it was the last night, right? I mean, who goes missing on the last the last night? I told you I was cold. That's why I try to talk this way so I don't have to see all that condensation, right? It just flows out. It's so cold. It's probably like 25 degrees, and I'm sitting out here doing a video for y'all guys. That means I love y'all guys. Anyway, on the morning of the 17th, around 9:03, 9 a.m., somewhere roughly, Jay SLATER's friend Lucy May Law, if that's even her name, reports him missing. After just speaking to him, the times are wishy-washy. 8:15, 8:30, 8:50. Every story out there is different. Just like this whole case. All freaking screwed up, right? Excuse my language. It's all screwed up. So many lies, so many theories, so many stories told by the individuals that are involved. That's what's making it hard. But they did this to distract and confuse, which to me, I felt like Spanish authorities just listened to what they said from the get-go. But why? I've been doing a little digging privately on an individual that's part of this whole thing that we don't really talk about a lot. And I'm coming to learn a few things that are quite shocking. I made a video today, but I couldn't post it. It was in the snow because I was too upset, too angry. I didn't want to post it, and it caused a bunch of problems. So, because I just found out from a team member about this, and we're tracking this down. So right now, 93.3%, I'm going to say this is pretty much most likely true, right? Hold on. Man, oh man, come on, baby. Oh, there it goes. And I do want to say, I got one more for y'all. Here you go. That'll get it going. Put that light dry wood in the middle, it'll poof. But the man with no name. So let's call him that. The man, the other man. Police that have interviewed him called him the other man. Everybody else called him the other man. Even his friend, Arab, called him the other man. Why are they protecting this Rocky guy? You want to know why? Because he has ties to a mayor in Tenerife through marriage. And so now it's all making sense. Why the theory was never verified by police of Jay running across on that CCTV footage by the church. Why the mayor said, I don't even think that was in my town. And supposedly they went and stood in that same area, and it was that town. So this is all connections to more political crap and more who you know, not what you know type scenario. Y'all follow me? I wasn't going to put this out yet, but I was so upset about it today. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to freeze my butt off to get it out and just let them know that we're finally working on. We have 3 names for this individual. We don't know which one yet is going to check out, but we are, believe me, working endlessly to find out. We're doing a family tree to try to figure it out right now. And I think we're there. And if this is the scenario, and this is proven to be 100% legit and true, which like I said, I'm 93.99 right now, right? That's pretty damn close. I usually don't talk about something unless I've pretty much vetted it, right? This is going to be huge. Because this is going to make me understand. The reason I was so upset today is because all the documentation that we're now received and we're working over, actual statements from officers in Tenerife, like when they checked the Airbnb, when they interviewed the guys, when they talked to Arab, when they released Arab. The 29th of June, Qasim, Arab kingpins, I call them, we're free to go. You have nothing to do with this. Dismissed. Nothing to see here. Go. Make that shit make sense. The last ones to see him, the last ones he was with, the last ones he stayed with, and then he vanishes without a trace. For 2 solid weeks, you search endlessly with dogs, helicopters, drones, search teams, mountain rescue, specialists, firemen. Everything you had, you threw at it, plus the kitchen sink. And you got nothing in 2 weeks. Nothing. Because he wasn't there. That's why you got nothing. And they knew that he wasn't there. I've always felt that it was something shady when they turned down the UK's help. Twice. Something shady. Nobody does that shit. Right? Nobody. Unless you're the Spanish police. They did it in the Levi case as well. And then now they have to actually share. Because it was reviewed and reopened. Thank God. Just like this case, I believe, is reviewed and reopened. I feel that strongly, guys. I really do feel it strongly. And that's why I'm not sharing as much as I want to share right now, is because we're getting some good information. We've reached out to a few individuals. I spoke about one of them yesterday. These are people with a lot of experience over there. They can help me. I can help them. We are working together. We are going to try to get to the bottom of this and try to present everything we have, all in 3 waves, and hopefully one of the waves gets the review needed. That's all we're asking for. That's all we want is a shot. Just one shot is all we want. One shot with everything we got, and pray to God it works. I still feel it's already being investigated. Like I said before, I know a lot about phone cloning and things of this nature and why they do them. And all the activity that's been coming up December and all that on Jay's phone, I believe, is from them doing this. And that is so amazing. It makes me so happy to see the things that we do here being done there. And it is a newer thing that they've just recently been doing over the last few years, but at least it's being done. And that gives you all the information you need. That'll give them every movement of everything. Like, we're trying to track it down with coordinates and drone coordinates. Like, we're doing it the hard way because we don't have everything they have. But it's okay because we're getting there too. And we're going to get there. I don't give up. I don't quit. Y'all learn that about me. I know I'm a brand new channel. I'm only a couple months old. But y'all learn that every case that I'm on, I take it seriously and I do searches. And if I was over there and able to just hop on and go search that whole ravine, believe me, I would. Because somehow, some way, something was left somewhere that's a clue to something on that island, on that ravine. There's something somewhere that didn't get picked up, that didn't get found, that holds an answer. I always believe that. They always leave something behind. Criminals always leave something behind. Sorry, but they do. No matter how smart they are. Look at Brian Koberger. All of them leave something behind. That dude was a criminology freak and had his master's there, and look what he did. Left a nice loose behind. Trigger warning times 100 million. They left something. And this Rocky gentleman, I believe now, is the reason they've had all this pool over there. I don't think it's Arab. I don't believe that. I don't believe it's Lucy anymore. I feel that all of this has to do with him, and that's why they're protecting him. Even the law enforcement is protecting him. Go read the statements when they released Arab. What did they say? Mr. Qasim and the other man are free to go. They're not part of this. They couldn't even. His own people over there were protecting him. Everybody's protecting him. But it's okay because eventually they all fall, right? And then a new one will take over, but they all fall. Karma's a bitch. I just had to come on and say this tonight. I hope I don't shock y'all too much with it. I hope that we can just keep it here on this small channel for a little while and not explode everywhere, because I don't want it to. I want it to stay on the low right now, but I wanted to let y'all know. I was thinking about doing this on a members only, but then I thought, you know what? I still don't even know how to do that yet. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on setting up everything and getting it going. But I did want to come on and talk about this because I did make a snow video today of us searching and talked about it, but I got too upset that I said some things I shouldn't have said, so I can't release that 18-minute clip. Sorry. I'm going to try to edit some of it out and play with it and see if I can. It's going to kind of be what we talked about now, but only a little bit more in depth of how these ties by marriage are, right? What we're finding is. And the three possible names, we're going to narrow it down to one. Everybody has a name. Everybody has a social security card or a birth certificate. Everybody has it. People sometimes protect them. We're dealing with this in the Sebastian Rogers case over in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Protection from inside people having not friends and family and law enforcement. These things happen more than we know. There's a lot of corrupt things that go on. Sometimes they're minor, sometimes they're big. This one to them is minor, but to us it's big, because this will shed light on why this case, as well as probably any of the other cases they're involved in or happen while they're there, are all dismissed. Right? I always felt like usually the quiet ones are the ones that you got to watch out for, right? And that's how I felt in this. And I just kept it quiet till I got some information that we needed, which came in this morning, right after I did the video. I just got it, and I shouldn't have done it right away. I should have waited and thought it through. And that's why I messed that dang video up. But hopefully I can fix it and show it to y'all guys. But like I said, I wanted to come on for a few minutes, get this out. I'm freezing to death. Sorry guys, but we'll do more. The weather's supposed to get pretty tomorrow, I think up to high 50s again, because South Texas, we don't get this kind of weather, and it usually don't last more than 24, 48 hours. And it's been 48 hours, so it should be out of here by tomorrow. They said it's supposed to be above freezing by 9 a.m. and then go on up to, I think, 59 or 60 tomorrow. So it'll be pretty tomorrow night. We can do a longer video because without my feet turning into ice blocks. But think about what I said. Do y'all's own research on it. A lot of y'all already know about this. It's so funny is this all happened this morning, and then I received some information later from someone that had all of his TikToks and Instagrams and all his Rocky's pages. You know, he never shows his face, right? He always shows his back over there in Tenerife on the island, overlooking all that beach, right? We know that they weren't staying in that Airbnb up there. They only rented that for a cover-up. They didn't rent that to stay there. They had a lot nicer place down the other way. That's why they were outside that thing. They were in that area. They didn't live up that way. They weren't staying up that way. They just got that for the night. That's what it says. If you go back and read it in the beginning, they booked the $40 a night. That night they booked it. And that was the stash house. Their place down there by Los Americanos or whatever is where they were staying the whole time. So now we know. They covered their own tracks really good, right? They got a place far away out in the middle of nowhere to take care of whatever they had to do, to hide everything, to throw everybody off. It was all to make this to where it would be impossible to figure out. But the sad thing is they did leave trace evidence behind. Digital footprints, eyes in the sky, don't lie. Sorry, they don't lie. Yes, they're hard to see sometimes, but you know what? You can still make things out. And that's what we're working on. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. I'm sorry. I am freezing to death. I love y'all guys. I stayed out here for 15 minutes to freeze. And I would stay longer, but literally, I am frozen right now. So y'all guys, it's like 27 degrees, so I'm freezing. Y'all guys have a good night. Justice for Jay Slater is a must. Let's keep up the work, guys. Keep digging, keep digging. We're digging. Everybody, I think, is digging. I think the UK is now digging. I think we're all going to become one and get this thing figured out and get this thing solved, get the truth and the answers. If it turns out to be just 2 or 3 people that were involved, well, those 2 or 3 people need to pay. End of story. I still think Lucy holds the key to everything. She knows what happened. That's why she spoke out the whole entire time. They put everything on her shoulders because she's a woman, a young girl. They thought, oh, they won't mess with her. She got ties to Rocky and them. They got ties to their inside, the mayor and some other people. Okay, it's a whole big mess, but we'll figure it out. It is corrupt, just so y'all know that. And that's me saying it's corrupt. It is corrupt. Y'all are right. I kind of wondered if law enforcement was or wasn't, but now I'm learning they're very corrupt. So y'all have a wonderful night, guys. Remember, allegedly, these are all my opinions, just alleged bubble. Do our research together. Y'all guys have a good night. We love y'all guys. Justice for Jay SLATER is a must. Keep the prayers up. We have to get this reviewed. We have to get this open. We'll talk tomorrow, guys. All right. Bye.